Let's get this going. Let's do this questing. Let's turn that chat box back on. Need that. That's nice. Got that chat box for Twitch. We rolling. It is one thing to prepare an immobile Talos as Oriange did, but quite another to catch one, surely. Does this not sound a trifle dangerous? How'd you catch a Talos then? Dig a hole and lure it in? So he is an authority on Talos, is he? Huh. What other surprises could he be hiding, I wonder? Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. What memory? This chest contains canisters filled with a dashingly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let it fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That's as may be, Kalshir, but Rendenet tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say that the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Alright, but if there's any trouble, we call it off. Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get caught in the way of my work. I'll also need you to alert me when it's safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? Count on me! Just a man that loves adventure. Good, then let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. I am doing alright. Yes. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai News when it is safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Point the spyglass at Chai News and give him the signal to sneak near the Talos with the left click button. Very well. Alert Master Chai when it's safe. I have no recollection of this at all. Did I really do this in the past? I have no memory of this quest. I did it? I did it! Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Ba 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 ba. No memory of this at all. They must have added it later on. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Will. Haha! That should do it! Now we have all we need to proceed. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Those are some big Talos. Blimey! Thought my heart was gonna stop for a moment there. Make that a couple of moments. Our friend returned with nary a scratch. Well done. It would seem I misjudged, Master Chai. There may yet be hope for Yulmore. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. Oof, I just hurt myself. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmore's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you with the lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. And I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains, I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics. Which is why I would ask you to join me, and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. Yay! Happy ending! When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai, after you've tinkered with the Talos and all that. Lady Chai's worried sick.
Right then, form a line and make for Yulmore. What's that noise?
Oh god, terrifying.
Run away, Talos! Call the guard!
Wicked White! Runaway Talos!
Welcome to Jeremy's IT Lab.
What the?
This is a free, complete course for the CCNA.
No, wrong. Why is it at the lab? No. Go back.
And layer 3 header is called...
Here you go.
Is that? Darling, you're back.
But
I
of
do
course
remember
I'm
this
back.
part.
You didn't see.
Oh.
Dearest, I can't.
Aww. Oops.
Oh, oh dear.
Nice. Well done. Good part.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Yay!
Oh, how wonderful!
Aw, don't kill him again.
Please!
Aw. The ragdoll physics are funny. That's pretty funny. Ba ba ba. I dare say the future of Yulmore has never looked brighter. I'm fine, I just need a moment. Thank you again for finding my husband. I confess I was not expecting your return to be quite so grand. That dear, sweet man, he is going to make the most wonderful mayor. I just know it. Sorry I wasn't much help. Still, seeing Master Chai go after those Talos was something, eh? Inspiring stuff. That was quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. No need to fret, Will. I have never felt better. and not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Shear, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Galetown and the derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the entry to the way to Ffxiv's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect a warrior of darkness to attend, assuming he's available. Might as well see through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown lift will show you up. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Let's get it. Let's get to Endwalker. I can feel it. I'm so close to Endwalker. Let's go. Oh, should I do dailies? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Not worth it. Skip dailies. Do them at endgame. Total waste otherwise. Ah yes, Master Tri told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, sir. Nice. I'll take a VIP seat. Ba 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 ba. Yes? Go on. This is your moment, Mr. Mayor.
Go on, dear.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? It is a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Ffxiv's rule.
That's right.
Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too.
Good. All the poverty-stricken people.
Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
Yeah. Smiles all around.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Ffxiv. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations. And I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Yay!
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Yeah, democracy! USA! USA!
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done.
Yeah. Capitalism, labor, resources, slavery.
Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you.
Honest labor may seem to some of you.
But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward.
I love this.
This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
For Yulmore! Aw, the purples. Purple Knights. Yay! There you go, Alphino. Join in on the clap. Yay! Hero claps. Heroic clapping. Very brave. Woo! That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yomorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. Oh boy. hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Miss Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Huh? Yes, of course. Hathen Bet? Aye, that's me. I liked your speech. But there's folk outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. And then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Will. I hope to see you again before long. I hope to see you again before long. I'm trying to get the voices right. I'm not gonna... What day? I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it's clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence that they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. Yay! With Master Chai at the helm, if only for the interim, I feel I can bid farewell to Yulmore and return to the source with no regrets. So Elfino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends, in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you should choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Yay! Ba, ba, ba. Vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty. Alphino wears a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yulmore. Truly, to see Kai Shur thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beglug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Ba 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 ba. Hello, Lahi. Na 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 na. Oh my goody god, golly gosh, that is a big axe. Big. I guess that's the new, what, occult crescent thing? Nice weapon. Where did you get it? Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I'd be happy to escort you to the ocular. Twould seem Alizé is yet to return from the inn at Journey's Head. I do hope she doesn't overtire herself. In the course of preparing more Auracite, we made a significant discovery. We thought it best to wait for your return before sharing our findings. My congratulations, Will. Glad tidings from the Yulemoor did precede thy coming. I will see that Thancred and Reen hear of these momentous events, that they too might take joy in that which thou hast helped to bring about. I take it you are ready to resume our work? Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulemoor. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, well, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It's a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Auracite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Auracite was ill-suited for our purposes. But Urianger, did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Beklug's invaluable insight, would indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant as Auracite doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshy simulacra and the surfeit of ether which comprise them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the Auracite instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. They were no closer to a solution than when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories in the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I had personal experience. Do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doja and Yune? I speak of the royal eye from the Allegan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps we would keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not with only our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation. We will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that we'll return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings to Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Speak with Tataru. My neck is it's very pushed forward right now. Like, it is very pushed forward. I'm not sure I like that. I've got posture problems. I gotta do some posture exercises or something. Yeah, it's time to work on my posture. That is for sure. Ooh. Do some angels. Get some posture angels going. Posture angels. This is how I'm supposed to be holding myself up here. Shoulders back. Up straight, shoulders back. Whew.
Will, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kryl will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever be used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here.
Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay, I'm not gonna have